Active voice and passive voice. Active and passive voice are two different ways of constructing the sentences. Voice. According to grammar, voice is a form of verb that indicates relationship between the subject and the action described by the verb. It means it shows whether the subject of the sentence is performing the action or receiving the action. There are two types of voice, active voice and passive voice. In active voice, the subject of the sentence is performing an action. In passive voice, the subject is receiving the action. For example, the snake bites the man. Snake is the subject and bite is the action. Here, the subject is performing the action bite. So, it is in active voice. The man was bitten by the snake. Here, the subject is the man and he is receiving the action bite. So, it is in passive voice. One more example. The cat killed the rat. Subject cat performs the action kill. So, it is in active voice. The rat was killed by the cat. Subject rat receives the action kill. So it is in passive voice. Difference between active voice and passive voice. Active voice emphasizes the subject who is doing the action, and the passive voice emphasizes the action or recipient of the action. Active voice is generally the preferred mode because active voice has a direct, clear, and strong tone. We use passive voice in a situation when the doer of the action is unknown or when the action is more important or to express the general truth or facts. Examples: my laptop is stolen. Here we don't know who has stolen. The child was missing. Here the action is more important. When converting the sentence from active voice to passive voice, the pronouns and the tenses also changes. The subject pronoun he changes to him. I, she, it, you, we, they, or change it to me, her, it, you, us, and them. For example, he loves me. It is in active voice. I am loved by him. It is in passive voice. So, the subject and the object are interchanged in the passive voice. He becomes him and me becomes I am. When converting an active voice to the passive voice, the verb form changes according to the tense. Here is the breakdown of verb changes in every tense. Let's take an example. Simple present tense. The verb call in active voice is changed to is or am or are called in the passive voice. Simple past tense. The verb called is changed to was called or were called in passive voice. Simple future tense. The verb will call is changed to will be called in the passive voice. Notice how the verb changes when converting from an active voice to passive voice. This is because the focus shifts from the doer of the action to the receiver of the action. In the next video, we will learn the structure of an active voice and passive voice in all the tenses with examples.